Hello friend, today we are going to discuss about the what are the storage classes in C. In the previous section we had seen the operators in C. Now we discuss about the storage classes in C. The storage classes in C allocate the storage area of a variable that will be retained in a memory. They are stored in a RAM of a system. That means when we create the variable, then it allots some storage area for storing the value to that value of that variable to particular memory. So they are stored in the random access memory of the system. Apart from the storage space, they determine the scope of the variable. The variable in the C program are stored in the physical location in a random memory, which is mainly device memory and CPU registers. So friend, when we create the variable, it will be require a physical memory location to store the value of that variable. So we require the storage classes. So storage classes in the C also define the lifetime of the variable and term. It is as local or global. The storage classes are also useful to define the scope or visibility of the variable and initial value of the variable. There are primarily four storage classes in C: automatic, register, static and external. There are four types of storage classes in C: automatic, register, static and external. We will discuss each one by one further. How the storage classes in C are declared. The four storage classes in the C are declared in the block or a program with the storage class specifiers. The auto, register, extern and static. These keywords are used for declaring the storage classes. There is one or more storage class specifier, that is type def. That we had seen in the previously we had seen this concept type def used in the synthetic form and does not reserve the storage. The specifier instructs the compiler on storing the variable. So there is key difference between defining and declaring the variable. How in the previous session we had seen what is the variable, how to declare the variable, how to define the variable. Defining a variable is about allocating a memory of a variable and declaring it means that initializing it with the value. So friend, what the general syntax for how to storage class in the CR declare is like that: storage class, specifier, then data type and variable name. The special case, when no storage class specifier is declared or defined in a program, there is at least one storage class specifier is given in a variable declaration. But in case there is no storage class specifier specified, then the following rules are followed. The variable declared within a function are considered as a auto. That means by default, when we declare the variable, it is considered as a auto. The function declared within a function are considered as an extern. The variable and function declared outside a function are considered static with external linkage. These are the rules for defining the when there is a no storage class in a program, in your program. So friend, what are the types of the storage classes in C? There are four basic type of storage classes in C. Let's have to look them. First one is the automatic storage class, or we say that the automatic variable. Thus every variable defined in a function or a block belong to the automatic storage class. By default, if there is no storage class is mentioned, the variable of a function or a block belong to the automatic storage class are declared with the auto specifier or auto keyword. The variable under auto in C are the local block where they are defined and get discarded outside the block. Friend, this is the when variable which is declared with the keyword auto, then it is known as the automatic variable. And the storage class of automatic variable is a automatic storage class. The default storage class of all local variable is a automatic storage class. So friend, how to declare the automatic storage class? Auto, then data type and variable name. For example, suppose we take the variable of integer x and we give the storage class auto. Then how we can declare auto integer x semicolon. Now we see the example, simple example of the automatic storage class. Here I include the header file. Here in the main function I declare variable I, integer I. I give the storage class auto integer I equal to 11. Now here opening curly brace, within that block I declare the variable. Now again opening curly brace, here is the another variable I, and I assign the value 22. Here I assign different value to same variable int I 11, int I 22. Here again opening brace, here I assign auto int I equal to 33. Now I print the value, print a %i, closing curly brace, print a %i, closing curly brace, print a %i, closing curly brace. So friend, when this program is executed, then first one, the inner block will be executed. So what is the value within the I equal to 33. That means 33 is printed here. Now here this curly bracket is closed. Now next statement will be executed. Print a %i. Then what value of the I will be printed here? I equal to 20 here. In that block, the value of I equal to 22. That means it is automatically assigned to that particular variable. Print here 22. Now closing curly brace, and here again the statement will be executed. Print a %i. Here again the what will be the value within that block? I equal to 11. So 11 will be printed. So the output will be 33. Sorry, here output will be 33, then 22 and 11. So in the this is the explanation of the program. Now the second type is the register storage class. The variable belonging to the register storage class are equivalent to the auto in a C, but are stored in the CPU register. See that here the auto variable are stored in the memory. The storage location of this auto variable is in the memory, but when it is the register variable, then it is stored in the CPU register. So here the variables register variables stored in the CPU register and not in the memory. Hence the name. They are once accessed frequently. So the register specifier is used to declare the variable of register storage class. The variable of the register storage class are local to block where they are defined and destroyed when the block is end. So here I take a simple example, hash include stdio.h. Then in the main function I declare the variable of I of integer type and the storage class register. Register integer I equal to 10. Now here I declare a pointer variable star p of integer and I assign the address of that particular variable I. So here I print the value of I equal to %d, and here star p. Star p means it will be print the value of that variable. So what value will be stored in the variable? Address of I. So it will be print the value 10. Now here address of I equal to %u specifier. %u is used for the address printing purpose. So here the address will be print and here the value of p. But when you execute that program, it will be show the error. What error it will be show? Error address of the register variable requested. So only certain type of the variables are placed into the register, and register variable are not given an initial value by the compiler. So the third one is the static storage class. The visibility of the static variable is 0 outside their function or a file, but there is a value are maintained between the calls. The variables with the static storage classes are declared with the static specifier. The static variable are within the function or a file. A static specifier works differently within the local and global variable. So friend, first one we see that how the static variable will be work in the local variable. So here is the example. Here I take a function void static demo, and here in that function I take a variable static int I. Now here again static int I equal to 1. I initialize the value I by 1. Now printf percent %d I plus plus, here closing brace, printf percent %d I plus plus. In the main function, I call this function two times, static demo, static demo. So friend, when we call this first one, so it will be go into that particular function. Now here, static int I. Now static int I equal to 1. So what value will be printed here? Here is the value will be 1. Now what will be the value of I plus plus. So value of I equal to 2. Now friend, now here again here printf percent %i. When the block will be left, so the value of the static variable is default 0. So here it will be printed the 0 value. Now here again I plus plus. So what value of the I is 2. Now here, now again I call static demo function, then it will be print the value of value 2 and 1 like that. So this is about the local variable. Now we see the global variable. So here globally declare the variable, that means outside the function static int g int equal to 1. Now here in the function definition, static int I, here print the value of I plus plus, percent %d comma global int plus plus, and in the main function we call this function two times, static demo and static demo. So it will be give the output 0 1 and 1 2 like that. So friend, the static variable need to be initialized only once in a program, and they are retained throughout the lifetime. So they have the default initial value of the 0. When a global variable or a function is defined by a static specifier, then that variable or function is known only the file in which it is defined. For a global variable, other file routine cannot be accessed and alter its content as a static global variable. So has an internal linkage. So friend, this is the concept about the local and global variable. You can understand that point into your level. So write down that program and execute that program. Otherwise you will execute that program in the online editor also. Now here the next and last storage class is the external storage classes. The external storage class variable or a function are declared by the external specifier. When a variable is declared with external specifier, no storage is allotted to the variable, and it is assumed that it has been already defined elsewhere in a program. So with the external specifier, the variable is not initialized. The reason why the external is used to specify the variable in the program to declare it with the external linkage. So friend, if this is the example, here I declare the variable integer I globally. Now here only I declare that variable extern int I. Now here in the main function I print the value of I. So friend, where is the value of I? So here while closing the main function I initialize the value I equal to 1. So it will be give the output I equal to 1. So in the above C program, if the extern int I is removed, there will be an error on declare identifier I, because the variable I is defined after being used in the printf. But the external specifier instruct the compiler that variable I has been defined and declared here. So if you change the external int I to extern int I equal to 5, then you will be get an error, redefinition of I, because of the external specifier does not initialize the variable. So that's why when we here we declare that variable, then we print that variable, and here we assign the value to that particular variable. So it will be give the output like that way. So hope student you have to understand the storage classes in C. There are different storage classes in C. The features of the storage classes are like that. Suppose arithmetic variable. So it is stored in the memory. Suppose where there is a static variable, so it is also stored in the memory. Suppose there is the external variable, so it is also stored in the memory. But when it is register variable, then it is stored in the CPU register only. So this is the difference between that storage classes. Hope you have to understand today's lecture. If you have any query, then ask me. Thank you, friend.